Hello everybody, time for another weekly patch update. We are looking once again at the mason plant and pumpkin here. There really isn't too much to report on other than really how the pumpkin's doing. But I did trim some more leaves along here and here. But as you can see, still have some leaves left. Most of them should last for the next, after today, 11 days. Let's see here, what else did I do? I did yesterday spray both plants with Eagle 20 just to help with the powdery mildew and whatever's going on causing all this. Hopefully I'll slow that down. And there really isn't anything going on right there. That's just a precaution that I put a fan right there. So really, for the mason plant, that's about all that is going on. So I will bring you up front to the pumpkin and we'll talk about the pumpkin. Alright, here we are at the mason pumpkin. Really the only thing to really report on this guy, which I'm not sure what occurred, if I did this or if it was the plant itself, but the position and for how minor it was, I kind of want to lean towards that I nicked the plant right here. Well, I dug all this out with my pinky finger. It's really not even all that deep. It's less, well, it's a little deeper than a 1/16 of an inch. It's just wide because I was taking out the softer spots. But that was like 3 days ago now, and it's nice and dry. I have just still some residual sulfur dust in there, but I've been keeping a fan on it and it hasn't progressed any further. And I can still see the blossom, and that's looking pretty good, as you can see. And we will take you up to the front. And really the only other thing that's going on, but this has always been going on, is this side of the pumpkin with its wonderful bigger cantalouping cracks that are going on here. But they've all been healing up pretty good, so that's alright. And the stem really hasn't changed. It's just as healthy as it was last week. So yeah, like I said, not too much to report on with the plants and pumpkins. So I will now give you the weekly numbers. Let's see here. Alright, there it is. Whoops. Okay. Try to get the whole pumpkin in the shot. Now, this week, or as of today, the mason pumpkin is at 966.5 pounds. And today is day 68. And today it did basically just under 7 pounds. It was 6.875, and that was over a 4-day stretch. And unfortunately we did not get to my what I was hoping to be at 70, pounds this week. We only got to gain 54.5 pounds this week. Whoops. Which averaged 7.79 pounds per day over the past 7 days. So yeah, there's 11 more days left. And if it does 5 pounds, which it very well could for the next 11 days, it should get me just over 1,000 pounds. It should be about 1,021 pounds, which will give me just by measurements, a 21 pound measurement error, which is pretty narrow, but I do still think this pumpkin's gonna go heavy, so that measuring error, I should have a much bigger number for that, just in case I wasn't measuring correctly. And I don't know if you can hear that, but got a ton of birds over there just talking up a storm. It's getting quite noisy. So yeah, that's the pumpkin plant, the mason pumpkin. Hopefully by the 20th it'll be at a healthy 1,000 pounds, but we'll see. We do tonight, the goals will be, what did it say, 62, and it's gonna be above 55 high almost for a week now, for this upcoming week. And so I'm hoping that we get a greater gain than 5 pounds a day this upcoming week with the nice temperatures, but we'll for sure get those minimum of 5. But anyways, I'm just rambling on about wishful gains. So we'll just move on over to the Barlow plant. Alright, now here at the Barlow plant, you can see disease is finally starting to set in on this plant, but it's not awful. Still plenty of healthy plants left. Should easily take it to September 20th. So let's go to the front of the plant and see how the Barlow pumpkin's been doing. And there goes the noisy birds. Guess they all figured out where they were gonna go. So, alright, I'll take you on to the front of the pumpkin. Alright, so here we are at the Barlow pumpkin, up close and personal here. And there really is no need to go really any closer because nothing has changed. It basically looks the same that it did last week, but it's a skosh bigger. The blossom end looks great. The stem looks still really well. Very little to any cantalouping going on. So overall, it's just a nice, pretty pumpkin. So we'll just get right to his numbers. And the only thing that was disappointing about the Barlow pumpkin was its current weight, which its current weight is 994. It missed 1,000 pounds today by 6 pounds, but it should easily get gain that 6 pounds tomorrow. So tomorrow it'll be at 1,000 pounds. So let's see here. Today is day 69 for the Barlow, and it gained 7.75 pounds today, and that's going off of a 4-day average. And this week it gained 63 pounds, which averaged out to 9 pounds a day this week. So this guy got a little closer to what I was looking for, but it needs to, because it's basically, I feel it's just gonna go to chart, so it has to be what I'm taping and doing well. But with this very healthy plant, that's, it should easily do well. And I figured for the next 11 days it'll do 6 pounds, so that'll be an extra 66 pounds, which should get it to 1,060 pounds. Which will give me 60 pounds of measuring error, which is a good buffer. That would mean I would have to be, I think, about 8 or 9 inches off with measuring. And I don't think I'm off that much. I shouldn't be. So both pumpkins should be at 1,000 pounds, which then will be about just a little over 200 pounds under what my personal best was, which was last year. But considering this year, it's not awful. I mean, I can't complain. So that's it with the pumpkins. So let me take you over here. And yesterday, there's my inspector checking what I did. Hi. Did I do okay? What? He's probably mad because over there was a lot of catnip that I chopped down. So I don't think he's too happy about that. But I did chop all this down with the weed whacker. And I'm gonna basically because a lot of this was still green, so I'm gonna let that dry, so it'll be easier to rake out. You are quite talkative. Yes, you are. Yeah. All right. And then with the next couple of days, I will come over here, weather permitting. They're talking a couple of days with some rain in it, but all of this that I chopped down, as you can see, is all brown. It should be a lot easier to rake up into that pile that I had started. And you're following me, aren't you? Yeah. So I'll get that all raked up, and then hopefully this upcoming weekend, the 14th and the 15th, I plan on taking the windbreak down and taking the shade cloth down as well. So this will look very white, nice and open, which makes it much easier to get in and out, especially getting back to the Barlow pumpkin, because that's a pain in the butt to get through all the time. So it'll be nice once the the windbreak gets down. So yeah, that's about it, guys. And just one more, it's basically one more pumpkin update before we pick it for the weigh off on the 20th. So season's coming to an end quickly. But until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.